Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 66 plate Seat Leon Cupra Black, a fantastic example with a full 4-stamp Seat main agent service history. Just starting with the front of the car, I'll get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, really am struggling to see any stone chips at all. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. There's certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. The car has the 19-inch bi-colour alloy wheels. All 4 of the alloys really nice, as I'll show you. Starting with the driver's front, struggling to see any marks at all to that alloy. The car does have premium branded tyres fitted all round. Always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. There's absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. No scuffs or marks to either of the contrast black mirror covers. Moving along the driver's door, can't see anything to point out at all. Just get close up underneath the door handle to show you no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge. Once again, can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition. Once again, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. That does once again include no marks underneath the handles, no chips to the door edge. Nothing to point out on the rear panel either. As I've already mentioned, all alloy wheels really nice. That one exactly the same as the driver's front. Struggling to see any marks. Just taking you into the car from the driver's side. Firstly, I'll point out the driver's step is unmarked. That does include the Cupra kick plate. No scuffs to the interior plastics either. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car, there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the seats. Really is like new inside. Just get a close up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Show you absolutely no sign of any wear at all. The car has had the genuine Seat overmats fitted from new, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Just get a close up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. As I mentioned at the start of the video, it is a full Seat main agent service history. We do have all the Seat invoices and service book with the car. Just want to run through the servicing. So the first service was covered on the 14th of the 12th 2017 at 4,724 miles. The second service, 27th of the 11th 18 at 9,833 miles. Third service, so apologies, think I've missed a service in between there. So the third service, 12th of the 11th, 2019 at 15,915 miles. Then the fourth service on the 27th of the 10th, 2020 at 21,208 miles. Undertaken by Seat. That's Johnson Seat on the Wirral. So the service book and all invoices with the car. Full main agent service history up to date. Just taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Once again, all steps unmarked, no scuffs to any of the plastics. The seats in the rear, exactly the same as the front ones, really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Absolutely no sign of any wear at all. Those overmats protected the carpets in the rear as well. No kick marks or scuffs to the plastics on the rear of the front seats. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Just get really low down so you can see there's no marks to the underside of the bumper. Car's never backed over anything at all. Nothing to point out on the tailgate of the car either. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. The car has the space saver spare wheel, never been used. Absolutely no sign of any scuffs or marks to the interior plastics. No sign of any luggage rash to the rear of the bumper either. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the driver's, can't see any parking dents. Once again, just get a close up to show you all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Can't see anything to point out on that alloy wheel. There's no chips or scratches to this rear panel. Moving on to the door, no chips to the door edge, no marks underneath the handle, nothing to point out on the door itself. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides just so I can show you all the steps are unmarked. Once again, the plastics on the rear of the front seats as well. Moving on to the passenger front door. Once again, can't see any chips to the door edge. Passenger step exactly the same as the driver's. The Cupra kick plate unmarked once again, as you'd expect. Passenger seat the same as the driver's as well. Absolutely no sign of any wear at all. Really is an absolutely cherished example. I know some of these performance cars sometimes have a reputation for boy racer types, but this car certainly isn't one of those cars. Really is absolutely cherished, maintained to the very highest standard with a full SEAT main agent service history. And as I go around the entire car, inside and out, really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Onto the final alloy wheel, the same as the other three I've already shown you. Struggling to see any marks. It is also worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. As you can see from the yellow window sticker, this car has already passed that AA inspection. That inspection is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on the website, so if you do require any further info about this Cupra, then please do not hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. This deposit can be left over the telephone or through our website by finding the individual car, clicking the green Click to Reserve £100 button. You'll then be asked to leave your card details for our secure payment system. Once you have done this, the car is removed from sale. A member of staff will be in touch to arrange a convenient delivery day for yourself. The car is then professionally sanitised, transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance when you're 100% satisfied with the car. If you require any further information about delivery or the car in general, please do just ask. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful.